tools. I like all my tools. I mean, the Chris King tools are unreal, but you don't get to use them on anything other than Chris King hubs.
How much have you used that axe?
The axe? Obviously canyons. Bring the canyon in here. That's how I fix it. Cracked handlebars. I need to polish it up still. I need some work before we can go back onto the wall. Yeah.
I see, I thought it was my birthday, but clearly my birthday has changed.
So I'll give him a few more seconds.
Just chop it off, mate. I can't remember what it is.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Favourite tool?
What are we doing today, Nick?
Going through 5 of my favourite tools from the new tool wall, which is not completed yet, but it's getting there. But I love it so far. Obviously this is my favourite tool. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but...
You tried to use it just a second ago, but it didn't work.
The lock was too thin, so I had to resort to the mini ones. I mean, it's... These ones worked, these ones failed, which is, yeah. First one of all the tools are Nipex. Everything Nipex wise, I love it. It just works better, it lasts longer. If you're gonna buy something that's gonna cut through stuff, it's just, yeah. If you can only buy one, buy the side cutters. But if you've got cables, that just works a dream. The cuts are just incredibly crisp. This one, for example, is quite a new tool. I've never had one before. But it's really good for like grabbing onto seized bolts or anything where the head snapped off, or rounded bolts, and if you can grip it with that, you can just twist it and usually you can get it loose. That's actually helped us out of quite a bit of a bind a few times this last few weeks.
And they're all Nipex?
Nipex, yeah. Yeah, everything they do is just nice. My second favourite tool, something that I use quite a lot at the moment, it's just easy. So I've got loads of torque wrenches, but you have to set them all up for different torques. With Pedro's, I've got these in 4 Newton meters, 5 Newton meters and 6 Newton meters. Just really easy. It's got all the bits on there, so you can interchange them if needs be, between a 4.5 and a T25. And it's just really good for stems. So for instance, all you would do is stick it in and check your torque rating for 5 Newton meters. It's just much quicker and easier. Just, yeah, really good. I love the fact that they're color coded as well, so it's not like in the past where I had to look at which one's which. I just know the orange one's 5, yellow is 4, and the blue is 6. Sorry, green is 6. Those are really good. Another really good tool, probably the most important tool for mechanic, is your mech hanger alignment tool. This one made by Abby is just so well made. The way it moves in and out. So that'll thread into your rear mech hanger, and then loosen this off. That pops through there. Tighten it up, and then essentially you can check your mech hanger alignment with that. If you need to, you can twist that to make that longer, shorter. There are cheaper ones out there, but this just works so well, and it's, yeah, very, very important tool in the workshop. As if you're not sure if your levers are set straight, you can use this. So what you do is take your top cover out. That comes off. That threads into there. Mech hanger alignment tool. Stick that through there. This threads in there. And then all you have to do is essentially set that height, pull it out. So find a spot, center your lever on there. Turn this to make sure that is the same height. And then when you spin it over, you see that lever of mine is slightly too low. So that should come up a couple of mil. By eye, it'll be impossible to do, but obviously this makes it a lot easier.
Judging if your levers are the same height.
Same height, yeah, yeah. In the past, well, for the last 20 odd years, this has been my all-time favorite tool. It just works really well. For every day. I mean, I use this tool more than anything else.
What is that tool called?
So that's the Park Tool AWS 10 multi-tool, but I found one that's even better. A lot of the newer bikes have T25 on as well, so it talks a bit. And the Pedro's version just seemed to have a better race. So it still has your 6, your 5, your 4. All of those on the same side, which makes it a bit easier. Your more common ones that you would use for bigger bolts, where on the AWS the 4 is on the opposite side, which is a bit counterintuitive. You're using it every day. Handles a bit nicer, it holds a bit better with the way it's curved, but most importantly, this one has T25 on it. And on a lot of the stuff we're using these days, that's really essential. So I've swapped all of them out. These ones are just gonna go, well, probably in a drawer somewhere. Yeah, that's a game changer. Bottom brackets. When you have to take a bottom bracket out, there's loads of different tools. Park Tool makes ones where you can hit things out. People use punches. There's loads of different ways of doing it. But Enduro has made this, which is a really handy tool that pops into your bottom bracket. That pops inside the bearing. You slide this through from the other side, and as it goes on there, it expands. So it sits inside your bearing. That fits over. So I've got two for 41mm and 46mm bottom bracket frames sizes. That spins over the outside of it, and then as you use this, it'll just push the bottom bracket out, and then you can do it the exact same, the opposite way again. It's just really easy. If it's a really tight BB, you can put a torque wrench or something in there to kind of give you a bit more leverage. Plus side to this one as well, it also comes with the presses to press your cups back in, so you can fit and remove a bottom bracket with this. If you're a home mechanic, I would actually advise buying one of these wells, not just for shops. This is just a nice thing if you need to service a bottom bracket. That's, yeah, a really good tool. That's the BRT 003, 41mm, and then they do the 002 for 46. Just incredibly well made.
Good luck selling these. You seen the state of them? It's a bit muddy outside. I need to talk to you about a saddle. Too fat for the one that I've got.
What else do you want to know?